Hi guys, it's Rob from Royal Balls. So the blackhead that did not shed on my blackhead video and now requires to be assist fed. It's a week behind in shed. It isn't going to shed and it needs some nutrition. It's already 2 meals behind its siblings. So I'm going to assist feed, and I said that I would show you that on camera. This is a little bit stressful on the snake and on me, so if you're a little bit squeamish, don't watch. It did take me several attempts before I managed to get the snake to eat. The meal was a little bit on the large side, but it's all I had. But eventually, with a bit of patience and persistence, the snake did actually eat. So let's have a look. Okay, so I've got a fresh killed African soft-furred hopper, and it's got a nice pointed snout on it. And as you can see here, our little blackhead guy has not actually shed yet. He has produced some waste and he is still quite mobile and quite strong. So while he is still this strong, he has refused food when offered on a couple of occasions. So I'm going to assist feed him now just to get him started, because I don't want to leave it until he's too weak to respond. So we're going to assist feed here, and this is very unpleasant for everybody concerned, the snake and for me. But let me just see if I can show you. So I need to grip him behind the neck and I need to force open his mouth, which they don't obviously like to do. So let's force open the mouth. He doesn't want to do this. There we go. So now I need to get the mouse as far down his throat as I can so that he can't actually reject it. And this is the unpleasant part. So what I'm going to do now is to close his mouth and hook the teeth by just gently pulling, and then let's just try that again. I need to get this as far down his throat as I can to stop him from rejecting it. So I'm pushing gently to get it down his throat. Makes it more difficult for him to spit out. And you may have to try this 2 or 3 times before he will actually take it. We just have to keep trying, guys. Keep trying until he eventually decides he's going to eat this. It's a bit of gentle pressure, just pushing it down his throat. And then just clamp his jaw shut and pull the mouse to engage the teeth. And then we'll put him down again. This is very unpleasant. Come on, guy. Come on. He's resisting with all he can. And here is the first telltale jaw movement that tells me he's going to eat this time. He's not going to reject it. And there he is, guys, none the worse for wear. You can see the big bulge now in his belly as he swallowed that down. And the first one is always the hardest, but this guy now has enough nutrition in him to last at least another week or 10 days, which is an outstanding outcome. That should give him plenty of time to shed, if he's going to shed. He's already 2 meals behind his siblings and about a week out from when they shed as well, so it is time for him to get some nutrition, although he was still strong. I don't like to leave it until they get so weak that it takes them a while to respond. I like to get it done nice and early while they're still nice and strong, and you could see how much he fought me over that. He did not want to eat, but if you're patient and persistent, their instincts will eventually kick in, and you saw after the 3rd or 4th attempt of him rejecting it, we did actually manage to get him to eat that meal. So awesome, good outcome. Much more confident in the future of this guy now. I knew I was going to have to assist feed him. I knew it was going to be difficult. It always is, but he has now eaten and he looks fantastic. So let's stick him back in the rack and let him digest. Awesome. Here he is, the day after feeding, and yes, he still has a little bulge there, but he is looking good. So there you go, guys, it's got a good meal inside it now. It's looking good, and I think it has plenty of nutrition now to get it through to its first shed, but we'll see how long it takes to shed. As I said, not a particularly pleasant experience for the snake, and certainly a little bit stressful for me. It's never pleasant having to assist feed a snake like that, but I think it's both necessary, and the snake now stands a good chance of survival, whereas if I'd left it, it may not have made it. So there you go, the job is done, the snake has eaten and it's looking good. So thanks for watching, don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.